We are. I do want to put some shrubbery in because it looks we're kind of dead without it. I wish we could put water in. I wish there was a way to do like a pond or something. I know the one map, and I forget what it's called. The one with all the square fields. No Man's Land. If you go down a certain amount, like you'll actually have pools there. Because these are really pretty weeping willows, but you really would only find those around like a water source. It's very rare to find a weeping willow where there isn't water. Like that's a real pretty one. Look at that. And so I'm going to go ahead. Let's see what else we have. I just want a regular tree. That's like an aspen, maybe. That's pretty. Still kind of willowish. And let's see here. Absolutely, Bin Pin. I think one of the things that surprised me about this version of Farm Sim is like I find myself again like going back again and playing just to play, which is something that hasn't happened for a while. Like I kind of got burned out to the point where I wasn't doing any like any Farm Sim at all. But now with this version, I've actually found that I am like really enjoying it again and playing even when I'm not streaming and stuff. Like I'll just go play Farm Sim because I feel like playing Farm Sim. So that's a real good thing. Let's see. All right, so decorations over here. This patio needs to go a little bit bigger. So how do you do a thumbnail of, what are you trying to get a thumbnail of? Like to make a real small picture? You said quit referring to me as 33-year-old male. There, that looks a little bit more natural. Like here's a porch. Any others? What do we got? Christmas tree and some sheds. This $500 thing that we don't need. Oh, hey, we'll see you, Gunmetal. Have a good night. What time is it? It is 9:30. It is 9:30. All right, so that should be that. Maybe we could do some garden lights. Kind of spruce the place up a little bit. There we go. I wonder if these light up at night. That'd be really cool. I'm going to space these out a little differently because that didn't go exactly where I wanted it to. Demolish that. Yep. And it's cool that we can do this. Yes, we are going to put a grain silo in. I'm not sure where I'm going to do that yet. Possibly. I'm not sure. Saturday I might do Calmsden. I want to sell that. So we might do that instead, but we'll see. We'll see. I might do both. So swing set for the kids, right? I don't think they have a swing set in the tools.
I thought we did.
Do they? We will be doing Railroads Online again, though. We've added a second engine. We need people to play on that because I've got like 4 trains now, and we have a lot of stuff that needs to be going like all the time. So the more people we get, the better. That one is definitely like a needed multiplayer. Let's see. I don't think they have. They do have a swing set, honey?
I think so.
Under what? I don't think they do. I'm in decorations. I don't see anything like that. We could do a doghouse, but nah. Okay, that sounds good, Gunmetal. I mean, I'm trying to think. We could do, maybe I'll do Calmsden tomorrow night, and we can do Train Sim on Saturday. Why don't we do that? That way you know for sure when we're doing it. So, the application to join the railroad. Okay, that'd be cool. Which one? The train one? Yeah, we just need engineers and stuff right now because we already have everything pretty set, like as far as our railway goes. We just need people to run the trains and stuff. Mike and I do most of the route building. So it's not Train Sim. It's, what is it called? It's Railroads Online is the name of it. And it's a great game. It really is good. They've kind of outdone themselves with that game. And they're really sticking with it, too, which I love. Tree over here, maybe. Let's see. What do we got going? I don't want it to be like in front of the house. That would look too... There we go. Okay, so with this money left, we can do... Let's see. All right, cool, Gunmetal. Awesome. Hopefully you can make it. That'd be a lot of fun. The silo. What are we going to do with this? I want it to be very accessible, but we might need to put it across the street. Let's see. I'm kind of looking at my land and seeing where we can... There is a lot of space here. It might go better over here away from the main farm. Do we train people for the job? Right. Where's the application? Right. Yes, we do. So we do on-the-job training. Oh, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. You mean because of an accent or something? No, we don't. You know how we are. Let's see. This holds 400. That holds 500. 800. This one you have to use an auger. I don't want to do that, though it's way cheaper. Wow. Oh, I get it. Oh. But doesn't... Okay, so here's a question. If you guys have used this before, doesn't it take forever to get the auger, like to dump into the auger? Or is it something that works pretty quickly? Stock options, moving bonus? You have to move to California if you can handle that. It's in the high Sierras. All right, so this holds a lot. I don't think we're going to need that much space though, but the augers are decent speed. All right, maybe I'll try that. Okay, so the other question then is, because I've never used this before. I'm assuming I want this red spigot to be out this way, correct? Or do I just, how do I do it? Like where one auger goes up to the top, right? And then the other one goes here? That's a good question too. How much are the augers? Am I really saving anything by going that route? Aside from it's huge. Let's see. That's right. Just watch the videos. That's our online training. Belt systems. 25,000. So do you need both of these, or do you just grab two of the same one? You need the red auger under the red pipe, okay. And the big yellow one for the top. So it's $40,000 for that. So 40 plus, nothing's on sale. I cannot believe that went on sale after I bought the other tractor. It was on sale before, but 40 plus what? Plus 72. So that would be 112. Yeah. $112,000. It is ringing. I don't know why my phone is sounding like that, but why is 9? Hold on one second, folks. Hang on just a sec. I forgot to continue on YouTube. Oops. Wait a minute. Since when is there a walk? What? When did that happen? Okay, whatever. I guess the rain's down in Africa. Anyway, so here's our little pathway. Everything's done. We got our little house. Got flowers around the side. We got some nice trees up here to kind of hide the thing. And then we can come down here into our garage. And I got a parking spot in the back for my truck. And everything's looking good. So let's go ahead. We're going to start bringing stuff home now. Got a little patio to hang out on. That's a nice little patio. And we still have $164,000. For those of you on YouTube, I apologize. I missed recording this little segment here where we put down the silo. And I used this road here. So for those of you on YouTube that missed that, that's the road there. And so let's go ahead and start bringing stuff home. We should be able to get it all in one trip because I don't have a whole lot. Basically, we're just doing the harvesting. The planting equipment we're going to rent this year, and maybe for a couple years until we get everything together. Look at his arms on the steering wheel. He looks pretty funny. YouTube sucks. I love you. Oh, yeah. You guys should recognize this truck from SnowRunner, the old GMC Brigadier. Now, in SnowRunner, I think we do have a semi version of it too, don't we? Yeah. This one actually pulls the trucks too. Oh, through the pens, that back road. Yeah, the problem is, though, the ground is... Oh, yeah, bin pin, you're right. No, that's how I'm going to do it. Yes, it's going to go straight through. Unless I'm parked at home with my pickup truck, and that's going to be an issue. We'll figure it out. And actually, we're going to put the semi on the side of the road because we're going to fill it up with our crop there. We got a crop that's got to come off. Actually, I'll pull into the gravel area because this crop's ready for harvest. Oh, Hermione's in trouble tonight. All right. We got this guy. He's coming home next. Oops. That's right. Me too. Behave. Every one of you. Does this? Okay, this does have a trailer hitch. I remember in Farm Sim, I think 15, it did not. Okay, I think the white wheels are goofy looking. Especially because the Harvester has gray wheels. So, hey, what's up, Major Nuts? Thank you for the raid. We're going to fix that. I can't do that. That doesn't look good. So we're going to customize that. And we're going back to the rim color, just the regular gray. There we go. And we probably, at some point, will also need a smaller tractor to do some work, like towing stuff here and there. But honestly, maybe not. We'll see. Raid. There you go. I think that tractor is a good fit for that. That looks nice. I know it's not the most exciting tractor in the world, but I do like the fact that we finally have the American paint scheme rather than the Euro Pro paint scheme. And it looks nice with those doubles on the back. So, good, Major Nuts. Thank you for asking. This would be your small tractor? Right. Well, eventually. I don't feel like we have enough land yet to need anything bigger than this, but eventually, hopefully, the farm will grow and we'll get to the point where we do. But until then, this will have to do. I should probably turn these on too. There we go. No, that's right. I can't get in the cockpit because of the Pro mods. I like those wheels better. That looks better gray. So we'll put the chaser bin over here. I'm just curious to see how all of these huge pieces of equipment fit in that shed. They should, but the doors look a little low. I'm kind of concerned that we're going to hit on the roof. I know the auger wagons are huge. They are like, you know, we have a lot of farmers around here that use the chaser bins, and they are freaking huge. We're barely going to need to use this thing at all, honestly, the first couple of years. Okay, last but not least, we have our harvester. Oh, I left it running. Whoops. That's right, literally. Enjoyable. It grows pretty quick. Oh! Oh, foul. Dang it. Didn't that look like I was right where it's supposed to be? Guess I went too far. Ugh. Okay, not very good at driving the harvester, apparently. But at least this has a hitch. Son of a biscuit. Okay, let's try that all again. Me and this, oh, it's on the wrong side. Me and the Kinsey are not getting along here. Or not the Kinsey, the, whatever this trailer is. Yeah. Yeah, I did that. So I guess we've dubbed this Case Farm. Yes, oh yes. I just pushed it too far over, though. I didn't mean to do that, but there we go. Boop. What is the name of this? Oh, Nardi. That's it. Dang Nardi. I'm going to hit it again. Oh, come on. Grab it. Get it. All right. Off we go. So we'll get to that canola harvest right away, and then we'll, start turning the fields. I've got 2 fields I need to turn. Wow, that was a stutter and a half. That's a nice looking harvester there. Yeah, I like that. I love the fact that they did that, the locking headers for everything. Took them years to finally figure that one out. I know with the Kloss pack on the last edition of Farm Sim 19, they introduced that into the game as, part of it. But before that, modders had locking trailers. But it is nice. Tomorrow night, we will be doing our, Calmsden Farm. That is our Euro farm, so Tayloa, keep that in mind. And also Patchwork, if you're still on. We're going to be doing that tomorrow night. And then anyone else that wants to join is welcome. We have a limit of like six, I think. But the nice thing is last time we had, I think, like 4 or 5 people on, and there was no frame rate issues. Whereas before we used to have frame rate issues. So I think that they fixed that with the multiplayer, which is great. Yeah, don't speak too soon, but I'm not holding my breath. But it seems like it's all working, so that's good. We'll see, Owen. So let's go ahead and get this harvest finished. One year, 7 months. Cool. Pick this thing up and get to harvesting. So we've got our little homebrew farm here. That's where I get T-boned by the traffic, right? Man, if they couldn't see me with all those lights and beacons, not a thing I could do about it. They were going down anyway. We are farming canola again. Even though I swore off the canola farm, here it is. But we are not doing canola this time. I will just sell these products this time around. Next time, we'll move into something a little more advanced. I think I'm going to try the brewery and see how that goes. We're playing on normal mode right now, so we shouldn't have too many issues with income. But I just was unhappy with New Holland Farm. It was I bought the wrong stuff, spent too much money. I feel much happier now. We have a house with a little fence and a nice barn, a semi-truck, a harvester, lots of fields that we can, use for different stuff. Not lots of fields, but several fields. I haven't even taken the loan out yet, so we have $500,000 to work with if I want to expand and do a loan, but I'm going to try to avoid the loan if I can. I'm not super against it, but we may find that we need something else other than what we have. But I think right now we're pretty good to go. So the hope is that we'll be able to earn some money this year and then expand and just doing some crop farming, and eventually we'll put that brewery down. The brewery's $80,000. So it's been, hey, smoking gun. It has finally stopped. I mean, it's still doing it. No, it's still coming down. Never mind. It has been snowing nonstop since about 6 o'clock this morning. We've gotten, we had about 3 feet, but then it rained all day yesterday, so a lot of it melted. So we were down to about a foot, but we're back up to about 2.5, 3 feet again. So we've gotten at least a foot of snow, if not more. And it's snowy and white and pretty. You're going to get a freeze in the south? Yeah, probably. I know that the East Coast is starting to get hammered. This storm is heading that way. Thank you for the follow, by the way. A little SpongeBob there. 17 inches. Yeah, I'd say that's about what we got, and it's still going. It's supposed to snow until tomorrow tomorrow at like 1 or 2 o'clock. Oh, they shut you down. How do you get heat? This is Elm Creek. Legend. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, we got probably a good 15 to 17 inches. I mean, it's over a foot for sure. Oh, hey Laura, what's going on? She's not seeing us because she's got ads. How's it going? He said, "Grr." Twitch's ads. I don't run any myself. So ads that, I don't get paid for them. So the ads that you see on Twitch, I don't believe I get paid for. Maybe I do. I don't think I do. Oh, they shut down the company. Okay. Yeah, a lot of stuff shut down, so. Yes, medium level, correct. So I built my own farm, which you can see off in the distance over there, the house, the barn. All right, Ben Pin, see you tomorrow. Have a good night. Now, the previous farmer did not take care of his fields. So, too many. Right now, actually going to be running Louie, there's 3. I've got the one with Micah. Just uploaded an episode tonight. We've got one with Moni, and then I've got this one. So, I had the new Holland Farm, but we canned that for this. So, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so to fix that, or to help that, and I hate recommending this because if you watch my YouTube channel, it does kill some of my income. But I use a browser plugin called AdBlock Plus, and it reduces ads probably by a good 70%. It's a really good product for getting rid of ads. But for those of us content creators out there, it's kind of a win-lose situation. What, honey? Okay. Because we don't get paid. Did it run out? I think she's still sub. Oh, no, she's not sub now. That's why. Yeah, you have to do the Prime sub every month. And by the way, that reminds me, if you've been here and you haven't been here for a while, be sure to renew your Prime sub. It's free for you. Gives us $5. Helps me pay the bills. Cable's, $100 a month. So I am on field number. I own 40, 41, and 42. So the one over there. To the right of me with the green stuff on it, and then the one south of here with all the weeds. But we just started on this farm and just built it like tonight while we were here. So this is all new. Hey, what's up, main bro? Good to see you. Welcome back. It's called U-Block. Okay, interesting. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, it does help us. Now on Twitch we don't, but on YouTube we make money from the ads, so it always helps when people watch them. So until the 27th. Well, then you must be. That's weird, huh? Weird. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we get paid for that. If you have YouTube Prime, if you have YouTube Red or whatever they call it, we actually get a portion of that. When you subscribe and watch our channel, the YouTube Red subscription goes partly to us. So that's just as good. It's actually easier for you and helps us a lot too. So that's, yeah, exactly. And the pop-up ads, right? Well, you'll have to join us. We're going to play on Saturday, Laura, so you're welcome to join and run one of the trains. We definitely have like about four trains now that need to be run nonstop. I've got to the point where the industry is, I'm constantly running out of stuff everywhere because it burns it fast. So we need somebody to be constantly delivering cordwood to the smelter. We need people delivering boards to the iron mine. We need people to deliver logs to the sawmill. And then people running the coal train up and down the hill, getting coal and taking it to the smelter. So there's at least 4 routes that we need running constantly if we're going to start making money. So, hey, Omi, welcome aboard. We have 2 or 3 engines that we still need to buy because we are right now. They made a big change in the game on Tuesday. And those little engines that we've been using, the Little Mac and Chuggy and Betsy, have all lost a ton of their pullability. They really nerfed the tractive effort of those trains. So those trains are no longer really viable aside from yard shunters. If you get onto hills and grades with them, they will not make it up the grade. So we need to replace those with full-size engines like the Heislers and the Climaxes and stuff like that. So we are working to replace them. And the good news is, as the industry goes, we're making more and more money. So once again, we'd love to have you. I do need engineers. I need people I need conductors. I need brakemen. I need people to run these trains and keep them running safe, making sure that the switches are thrown, checking for traffic, that kind of stuff. There's a lot going on. So if we can get 2 or 3 trains running at a time, it would be great. So that's good. Thanks, Smoking Gun. Yeah, sometimes, I mean, YouTube tries to make them things that you're interested in. So, like, sometimes I see tractor ads. Like, I'll see ads for tractors or for seeders or for farm equipment, but not often. Yeah, this tractor is pretty bland. But it is what it is. That's what they look like. Well, sometime, King Pit, when you do. That I don't know yet. I would imagine more earlier in the day because I try to hang out with my kids during the afternoon and stuff, but they usually sleep in. So if I do, it'll be around like 11 o'clock in the morning probably. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you for the sub. TR, thank you all. Yep, and don't forget, tomorrow night we will be doing Calmsden, so if you want to join, you just got to have Calmsden on. So, yeah, it is fun. Surprisingly fun. I find myself oftentimes when I want to just relax, I go play that game. I run trains up and down the hill, But it is getting, with the new physics, it is getting to the point where you do need people to help you, because it's really hard to brake a train going down the hill when you're in the engine and you don't have enough braking power. I've been running 6 coal cars down the hill, and it's kind of scary. And so what I've done now is I go to the lead car and I set the brake to about 60%, 50%, and then I push the train against the lead car. Once it starts rolling downhill, it'll pick up speed, but I have to push against the brakes because there's no one there to turn the brakes on and off up front. So I've never played Railway Empire, so I couldn't tell you. Aside from people that have played Railway Empire, say that Railroads Online is much advanced compared to it. So everyone's playing Railroads Online. That's what we're playing. Railway Empire is the old game, and I hear it's terrible. Online is supposedly a lot better from what everybody who played the original one said. So it's Railroads with the online exclamation mark. Railroads Online. So anyway, yeah, that's a good one. So don't get the Empire one. I think they have a pack where you get them both or something, but just make sure you get Railroads Online because that's the one that we're playing. So I like this harvester. This one's been in the game since I started playing back in 15. I don't think it was in 19, was it though? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this harvester was in 19 default. It came in as a mod, but it wasn't in the base game. I really like this harvester. The axial flow 7150. Was it in 19 base game? I don't think it was. But maybe it was. Maybe they've had it the whole time. Always a good option. If you're not running John Deere. And then my wife and I were playing Satisfactory the other night. That was fun. But she's a big Minecrafter, so I ended up playing Minecraft with her. Was there one in 19? I know they had the... Man, maybe they did. I'd have to go back and look, and I can't because I uninstalled it. I have to save room, and I only have like a terabyte, so and I'm down to like 400 gigabytes. So I was getting rid of stuff. She's yelling at her Minecraft characters. Those jerks, how dare they be sick? Yeah, I've heard trees pay good money in this version. Yeah, I'd never have done it though, because you have to own the land. So you only ever use the big case one in 19. Yeah, yeah, I haven't. I have to look. Someone look in there and see if it's base. Nobody wants to be my friend? What? You're so mean. Oh, okay. This is funny too with this setup. We're not going to get much off these fields because soybeans and canola both, have a pretty light yield. Now, I could see mulching after this crop. See all the crap that it left on the field? That probably would be a good idea to mulch this. So we probably will mulch this field. We'll have to see how the soybean stubble looks, but I'm going to mulch both of these fields. Once again, we're not going to keep the cotton. There's just no reason to do it. So. She hates villagers. You heard it first. Yes, I'm using the medium larger header. So there's 3 headers. I think there's 2 that work with this one. There's a 23 foot and a 28 foot. I'm using the 28 foot. It might be 24 foot. I'm not sure. And then there is the larger one. I think is like a 40 foot or something like that. So So this would be the, but I think he's right though. I would still consider this at least a medium-sized harvester. It's pretty big. Oh no, TR Summers. Yeah, there's 3 headers. So, though in Australia they call the whole unit a header. They call the harvester a header, which is weird. And I first heard that on my channel. I forget the guy's name. We had an Australian guy that would come on. Only came on once or twice, but he played with us. He was a really nice guy, and he was telling us how they call it a header. And I was like, oh, that's weird. And then, thanks for the follow, by the way. And then I actually confirmed that because on Australian Truckers, they have an episode where the guy hauls a combine, and he calls it a header. So, I thought that was interesting. Tricky mouse. Yeah, sorghum also. Yeah, because sorghum needs it too. Clever mouse. It seems realistic that you would mulch this because it is such a thick leftover goop. She's getting mad. She's gonna start throwing things. Get in there. Clever moose. So I feel like at some point we should buy field number 39 and then make, yeah, it's good. Okay, so that it is considered class 7. Okay, all right. Yeah, I have to get I've got a mouse. I got to get some traps. I hate trapping them. But yeah, remember we saw him scurry out of the sink one time when we were in there? It's winter. We live in the country. I mean, the mice, they find holes in the foundation and come in. So I usually try to do a humane trap. I'll put it down, and it's a big trap. I'll catch like 5 or 6 mice, and then I drive them about 15 miles away to a park area and let them go in the woods so they can hide from birds. But they get to live, and I get rid of them. There's an Aussie boy. Yeah, I've had several Australian people tell me they call them headers. Yep. So maybe it depends on the region that you're in. But yep. I know, that's why I can't kill them. They're too cute. Their little beady eyes. Little cute thing. Yes, it is an in-game header. That is correct. I'll show you guys which one I got so you guys can see. We have in the header section. Oh, God. Where are the headers? All right, so we have the smaller. Okay, 25 foot's the smaller one, but I just was like, well, I mean, you might as well get the larger one if you got it. So that's the larger one there for 48. That's the one we're using. And then there's a really big one, 41 foot, and then a 45 foot for the large. Actually, there's 4. Look at that. For the bigger harvester. So we have the Draper Flex with the folding wheels at 45 and a 41 foot. Obviously a lot more expensive for the larger one, but neither of these will work with our harvester. They're too big. So they die around there. Yeah, she's afraid of them. Well, yeah, there you go. Kill them. I don't think any of my kids are afraid of them because they've been around, you know. They actually had one that they had down the basement for a while when Ryan was living down there. He'd come and eat Ryan's food. He'd like come out and just right in front of Ryan, just like sit there and eat the food that Ryan would have down there, like cereal boxes and stuff. And Ryan's like, rare. But we finally trapped him and put him out in the woods. Oh God. Ew. So I'm liking this farm. Pretty cool looking. Cool looking harvester. And already we have our nice little barn and stuff. For those of you that didn't join before or joined late, lots of stuff happened tonight, and I built the whole, we started from scratch. Basically, we're getting rid of the canola farm from New Holland and starting over with hopefully more field space, less pressure on things that we have to do, and kind of being able to be a little more flexible because the oil was taking too long to produce. I would get into that later on in the game, but for early game, it's not good. So I wanted to be able to grow a bunch of different crops and start over. Cheaper equipment. This time we went with a used tractor, so Right. Ah, that's cool, Avalon. Now, what kind of harvester are you running again? I don't remember. I thought we could adjust this. No, that's the header. Oh, if I do this, there we go. We can adjust the spigot. I said spigot. We're not even going to have to use our silo. There's so little of this canola. I'm just going to throw it into the back hopper of the semi-truck, and we'll park it with that in there. Like frosting for turnips. That's hilarious, silly salad. Here's a mouse poo cake. Still snowing, huh, babe? Axial flow. Ah, 90, okay, 9240s. How many do you have, or are they something that you rent? All right, so let's go. For those of you that haven't seen it yet, let's go over to the new digs, and you can see we can see if the harvester actually fits in our new barn. 4 of them, holy cow! But if you have enough field space, I mean, yeah, sure. That is a lot of harvester. Oh, you do too, Caden. Oh my gosh. Wait, so we have 2 farmers here that both have 4? Or are... That's a lot of case. That's 8 harvesters right there. So let's see if we can fit in. Now the problem is going to be 10,000 acres. Well, there you go. The problem is going to be getting the harvester header flipped around in there. I wish you could just pull straight out the other side, but this header is going to have to go in weird. I don't know how I'm going to do this. There's no way I'm going to back it down the driveway. So here's our little farm that we made tonight. It's cute. It's got little trees, no pond or nothing. Oops, 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 oops. Well, it fits. That's good news. This is the biggest piece of equipment that we have. So as long as this fits in, we're good. Let me see if I can get it turned around, though, on the other end. If you just had one used to be working it. Don't hit. Okay, we made the turn. Didn't lose the header. And we can kind of head towards the door and partly we park there. It's never going to be perfect. I'm not aiming to get it in here perfectly, but that's pretty good. It fits right in. Once again, we got this huge barn that was fairly inexpensive. So it's just a barn. No workshop or anything like that. Well, eventually we're going to have to get, oh, that's another thing. We're going to need a sprayer. As you guys know, I'm pretty fastidious on keeping my equipment washed. Trying to back off of that a little bit so that things get dirty for a while, but it'd probably be good to add some sort of workshop too. When do I pick up my quad track? Next week. Oh, that's cool, Gwen. Now, do you think they prefab that? I know it's a game, but I'm like, you know, if that was something that you guys would do, would you prefab it? This is it right now, Quinn. I've got just the tractor, the Kinsey, the harvester, and the header, and the truck, and the trailer. I'm going to have to rent stuff for a while, cultivators, mulchers, and the like. But if we can get into a couple of years, we'll start being able to buy equipment. So we should be fine. Well, sometimes having it all paid for is better than having like perfect equipment. How much larger is the 9250? Isn't it like all the same size, just more horsepower? Look at that. Just a fit. Yeah, this tractor is perfect for this Kinsey. Like they're a match made in heaven. Are you laughing at me, honey? She's like, oh, God. Oh, newer model? Okay. All right. There's still a bit of a bump there. That here for the night and grab the semi truck. So pretty much bringing all this stuff home. It's a wide tractor. That's right. That's the idea. No planter, no cultivator. No, we're going to be renting all that stuff for the first year. Maybe even the first couple of years. I need to look at what I'm going to plant next year. I haven't figured that out yet. I know if we're going to do canola, I think it has to be done today. So we'll have to turn one of the fields like tonight. But I can't. Two of the fields I can turn. One of them I can't because the one has got soybean growing on it. And I'm not going to cut that down. I want the soybean. So. That's going to have to wait. That's pretty cool, Gwen. That's really cool. Home sweet home. And you guys all made fun of my driveway, but look how well it worked out. Well, for right now, I'm just going to hold on to it and see what I need. You know, we may buy some more fields. I would like to get possibly some sheep and maybe chickens. Invest in crypto, right? Or, you know, I'm also looking, I found a mod. Where is it? Here, and we're going to go to production. I found a brewery, which is $80,000. And it takes all kinds of different things and makes lots of different kinds of beer. Usually beer is really valuable. So now I don't know if we have a sell point on the map. I'd have to probably add that too. But we have that. So I'm thinking maybe if I save up enough, we'll buy one of these here and, you know, put a brewery in and then start selling beer. And that would be a good idea to make money. So there's that. So that's $80,000. But I don't know. We can take a look here in the menu. I don't know if we can sell it without. Yeah, barley, wheat, beer. There's no pricing here. So we'd have to make a sell point for that. So it would cost a little bit more. I don't know if it comes with a sell point or if you have to. Where are we going here? Let's look and see. Nope. Back. Let's see if we have a sell point for that. Sell points. What is that? Supermarket? They take beer? Beer pub. So $20,000. So $100,000 total. You can. Oh, it's just another diner, but. Oh, we could. Do we own this? We own this too? No, no, no. Wow, you could actually build onto that. That's not. We don't own this land, but can we build there? Huh. We shouldn't be able to do that, but now it's overlapping. We could maybe build here. I don't know. There you go. There's another. Stop and have a drink before you head onto the freeway. Yeah, so we could do that. So there's some options there. So I'm not sure yet, though. I haven't decided which way we're going to go. Yeah, there's a fish market thing, but the fish is kind of cheaty when I was looking at it. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. We'll see. The only thing I don't like is that we have to like go out onto the main road to get to our farm. But there we go. So this is a pretty cool little farm. I'm happy with the way things are going. And so anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed streaming with me tonight. I definitely had fun streaming, and looking forward to being on. Don't forget we're doing Calmston tomorrow night. And it's open, I would say, probably to the first 4 or 5 people that want to get on. But I do have actually first 3 because I've got Patchwork and Taloa who should be on anyway. So we'll see. If they're not on, then we'll open up spots. But I want to keep it to like 6 people because I think we only have like 5 or 6 tractors. Anything over that, and then we're getting into people just standing around with nothing to do. So I think this is going to go better than the last farm, I hope. All right, guys. Have a great night. Be sure to subscribe. Thumbs up always help. And we will see you tomorrow night. I do stream. I try to stream every night, Quinn. Different times, but usually around 7 I start and end anytime from 9 to 10, sometimes 11. So, anyway, have a good night, guys. Bye.